It's really dark back here. 1 second. Oh! Yes, I'm wearing my bathrobe. No, it's not the weekend. It's 8 o'clock on a Tuesday. And I was going to go work out at 8 o'clock on Tuesday, and that never happened. This year, I've gotten sick twice, which is a record for me. Before this year, being January 2019, the last time I got sick was probably May of 2015, so 4 years ago? That's a really long freaking time, in case you didn't realize. So why am I bringing up the fact that I was sick this year twice? For the first time in forever. Sing, and I can't tell if I just am like a black blob. I'm trying different settings on my camera so that I don't have to color correct as much, because that is something I've discovered I don't like. Anyway, back to my point of being sick twice this year already and not having been sick in the last 5 years. I got sick once in January and once in February, and since being sick, have felt tired almost constantly and have zero motivation to exercise. Your girl's getting old. I'm getting old. As much as I hate to admit that to myself, that I am aging as a natural part of my life cycle. That's what's happening. Welcome to reality. Yay, science. Aging isn't a bad thing. It's a part of life, but with aging comes longer recovery times from being sick and the need to actually move your body just to maintain your agility and your figure, if that's important to you. And it's important to me because it just is. I'm getting old. I have a secret to tell you about that. I am growing gray hairs around my face. I'm not in my 30s yet, so I don't know where these gray hairs think they're going and how they ended up on my head, but that's where they are, and that's where they're gonna stay until I decide to dye my hair, which will probably never happen because I've never done that. Different story for a different day. Today and last weekend, I had intentions of exercising more than just walking, like actually sweating and lifting weights that weren't my body up the stairs. I have failed at said intention multiple times, which is very annoying to me. Now, part of that comes down to feeling motivated, and I do come home and sit on my couch, which makes me really tired, so that doesn't help anybody. And also, I have this excuse of if the gym is too crowded, I don't want to use it because too many people. Ew, people. So I had this intention of going to work out last weekend and again today. I was like, Olivia, we're getting old. We need to start making a plan for how we're going to make the aging process a little more comfortable for you. I whipped out my handy dandy bullet journal and started planning my week, sort of. I also whipped out my handy dandy Google Calendar and put everything in Google Calendar. For all of those people who say if it's not put on your calendar, it's not gonna get done. Well, even if it is put on my calendar, it's not gonna get done because I have a hard time making commitment to myself. So I thought I had this epiphany on Sunday. It's much easier for me to have epiphanies when the fiance is away. His bad habits rub off on me, and so when I'm alone, I can surround myself by Instagram and pick and choose the people around the world who I choose to influence me in a positive manner. So I thought that this was going to be the week that I decide to get in shape and take care of myself the way that I used to do back when I was in college. Although to be quite honest, when I was in college and in high school, most of that was because the people who were my age were much thinner, and so I wanted to be thin, and that's partly why I went into my major. I know, great reason. That plan failed. The plan about, you know, having this epiphany and getting back on track to take care of my aging body, that failed, and here we are, Tuesday night, 8 o'clock, when I had a plan to go exercise, and instead I am talking to you. Not that that's a bad thing. You're lovely to talk about. You're a great listener. Thank you. But I could have been in my little apartment gym with 12 other people fighting over the squat rack. I'm just saying. But we're making progress. We're drinking sparkling water, and I've limited myself to 2 cookies instead of 3. So that's a step in the right direction. Exercise, just being healthy used to actually, who am I kidding? Being healthy was never easy for me. Yeah, wow, never. It's never been easy. You know how at the end of the last vlog, and maybe even the vlog before that, and any other vlog before, where I said I think I'm gonna go read? I think I'm actually gonna go read. No, well, maybe I'll edit this. Nah, I shouldn't. I'm gonna edit you, and then we're gonna read. That's a good plan.